Yeah.
That's like half the size. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It wouldn't let me do 20 seconds for some reason earlier. So I just put it straight onto 25 seconds.
It's okay.
Okay,
So
anyway.
we can ban. Oh, sorry.
You can't ban normals.
No, any operator that's DLC.
No, only ban DLC operators in the pick and ban phase. You cannot ban the original 20. So you guys can go into your team channels now, because Chris Antics is going to be commentating with me, and I need to call him and share my screen.
I don't think does CQ have permissions? Yeah, he does. No.
Yeah, he does. I gave them to him. Okay. Anyway, everyone join your team channels, because we're running.
Okay. Good luck, guys.
All right. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. My screen is being shared right now. Just had to. They had a few troubles joining in. So I'm going to tell them all that we're going to be starting now. All right, guys. Starting now. Everyone should be ready. So, Haunted eSports SR Clan. Chris, who do you reckon's got this one?
I'm going to give it to Haunted, only because I've played with Haunted. I've actually never seen SR Clan play.
Decent.
So that's just me, though.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to see a ban from SR Clan first. I mean, on Oregon, I mean, they're probably going to go for a Hibana straight off the bat. Oh, they went for a Dokkaebi. Okay, I can understand that. Maybe they want to prefer having the Hibana, because especially if you're going to, on bomb, especially on basement, the washing room, if you're going to try and defend that, it's useful to have a Hibana there. But I'd say Haunted maybe are going to ban that. No, they don't. Blackbeard.
Nope, they go with the Blackbeard.
It's kind of interesting because no one's banned the Hibana, which is the only hard breacher that can be banned. And usually you would expect the hard breach to be banned, but they've not. So it kind of seems like they're going for preference bans rather than tactical bans, if that makes sense.
Right, because now they just left open 2 doors for Thermite and Hibana, which can be deadly, especially on Oregon.
Yeah, especially in a 3v3 as well. Even if you take out one, you've now got a second hard breacher. Caveira, banned from Haunted. I mean, in 3v3 situation, interrogations could be deadly, so I can understand that. And SR probably going to ban Legion, I would say, if anything. Mira. Okay.
Mira.
Yeah, I can understand
that's a
that.
good choice.
Yeah, good choice.
That's a good pick on Oregon, for sure. And I can understand Cav, because this map's, like you said, is pretty big, and usually either a Vigil or a Cav is usually played on, at least when I play, it's usually played on this map.
For definite, and it looks like SR Clan are going to go laundry room, supply room first. I mean, there's no surprise there. If you're going to go for the bomb site and you're on your first defending round, you're probably going to go for the one where it's easy to win, and that's probably the easiest bomb site to win,
and as you see, Haunted just went with Hibana, so that,
Yeah, I mean, totally. Like, you can see Haunted went with the Hibana. That's probably why they didn't ban her and banned Blackbeard instead. Going to see Lion, Jackal, and Hibana though, so it does look like Haunted are going to try and ban. Sorry, it looks like Haunted are going to try and attack with a lot of disruption.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Yeah.
So especially that Jackal and Lion combo. When you get him with the Jackal, you're going to force him to kind of move. So this could be very hard for SR to defend, but at the same time,
10 seconds left.
Them banning Mira kind of just opens it up that it would have been a lot easier for them to defend with Mira. But obviously, yeah.
Right. I was just about to say that Lion Jackal, the Lion Jackal combo is going to be a key factor in this round specifically. But with that mirror, that is correct, because now they can't tell, they won't be able to see behind the walls, as you can tell without a mirror. So they're not going to be able to tell which way they're coming from. And it looks like Hibana already got a drone in Bomb B, which they have not even noticed.
Yeah, especially as well, you got Rez and Ender both droning upstairs here. And you see the Hibana opening the hatch already, it looks like. I don't know if she's actually missed that. Nope, she hasn't missed it.
Oh, she got it.
So a Copper's going to come straight in. Rez and End are going to come in through the shed room, or the tool room, as I like to call it. Okay. Jackal going to swing in from above. Not really going to see anyone there. SR never really moved off of sight.
Nope.
And it's
looks like they're hunkering down on B just so they can watch A. They don't have to go to A because they can like see it from right there. So
Yeah, especially like they banned the mirror, and that was the last offensive ban. Banning it kind of surprised me because they're banning mirror, but then Little Jack's sitting here realistically where you'd want a mirror. It's like they've got a mirror setup. And this is Pro League strats right here from a copper, opening up the reinforced wall just so they can actually see there. We're going to see Res 1 up Lit Army, or actually Haunted Lit Army, the Jackal, destroying the barbed wire on stairs down in the washing room.
oh, looks like Jackal's.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, looks like Jackal's gonna have a peek on one of the SR clan members, but I can't tell who that is. Oh, never mind, he backed up. Looks like Valkyrie was peeking, but looks like they backed away from each other.
Yeah, it's surprising that they actually didn't take out that camera, considering they're using the Pro League strats with Hibana there.
Okay. Oh, looks like Jaeger's coming up from behind.
Attackers have recovered the
He hasn't made a move though.
Sorry. Gonna see Jackal going for the plant now.
attackers activated.
He gets the plant, and it's funny because they managed to get that plant uncontested. No one's died. And I'm kind of sitting
Valkyrie
here
was
thinking,
watching it, and
here
then
we
she
go.
stopped watching it. And,
Oh.
oh, Jackal takes out
Bit of
Valkyrie.
potato, but there we go. We've just seen Ender and Totally a Copper take out Little Jack, and there we go.
Jackal
Hudson
takes out.
taken out by Hudson. Realistically, I think SR Clan, they need to contest a little bit more. They need to contest a little bit more on the defensive rounds.
Yeah. I would like to know what they were thinking when they banned that mirror, because it looks like they, like you said, they wanted the mirror, but they decided not to go with it because that whole time Valkyrie was watching like a mirror, but then she just gave up and decided, because if she was watching with that mirror, that spot that she picked when she was mailing the wall,
Yeah,
it seems like she could have caught Jackal on there, but
definitely. And that's the thing, you know, you say, like, it seems like they're going for a mirror setup on the defensive, but then they banned her. But here we see they're switching straight away. They lost first round, they're just going to switch off. They're not even going to go back to basement. I think they noticed, alright, that was way too easy.
Many bombs as
We
they
need to actually go to somewhere where we can defend.
yeah, it looks like they re-grabbed that Valkyrie again, which is always a good choice. They got Castle. He's gonna ban that or block that window. Maybe he might get that Valkyrie camera out there.
Yeah, I mean, looking like a little bit of lack of communication. Obviously,
Yeah.
you know, when there's a little bit of lack of communication there, everything can end up going wrong. Little Jack is actually going to throw a cam out the window, or maybe not. Did he?
Yeah, I got that.
I didn't see him throw
Prep
that.
phase.
Yeah, oh yeah, the prep phase, yeah. Never mind, that's my bad. At least I got you commentating beside me, Chris, to remind me.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help best I can. I am not perfect at it either, but
recovered their diffuser. Attackers objective.
We're gonna
so it looks
see.
like, yeah, it looks like Valkyrie did throw that camera outside the front of the building on the south side. Let's see if Jackal-
She's thrown that one all the way out down here, just beside tower. I think the better option there is to literally go up all the way actually up to tower. We're going to see a Copper as the Hibana sitting behind the van, and if we look on the roof, we've got Ender as the Lion and Jackal now breaking through the extra section. I
The
forget what this
attacker's
place is
bomb
called.
diffuser has been dropped.
Ender's going to
Attackers
drop down.
recovered the diffuser.
Can actually go from his perspective. I mean, he's going to knife. It's going to take him a while. I don't think anyone's gone for breach
Attackers
charges.
have dropped the bomb diffuser.
No one's gone for
Attackers
breach
recovered the
charges
bomb
here.
I'm saying, if I'm not mistaken, Valkyrie is laying right on the left side of that window, so she obviously hears him meleeing that.
Oh yeah, she's watching that. It's a little Jack playing as Valk, watching it as soon as they even break through. Little pre-fire expected by little Jack. I mean, good choice of pre-fire there, because he could have easily waited till they jumped in, and they could have ended up with the pre-fire themselves. We got Hudson watching the cams. He's now switched off him. Ender Reap is actually going to drone. Sees little Jack. Little Jack's going to miss the drone.
Looks like Hudson's fighting
Managed
with
to get it.
Jackal on the windows, making sure he stays outside B. Oh,
He's gonna
looks
shoot
like
through.
and little Jackal down.
And he actually shot Jack through the wall. As he gets in, Hudson takes him out as a bandit, and now he sees Diffuser. He knows exactly where Diffuser is now, and it's a 2v1 for the Haunted team. But if we switch back to line, he's going to drone out, and I'm wondering whether he's going to see the bandit here. He is going to see the bandit. He's probably just going to call that out to his teammates. Hibana's actually already in. She's probably going to go and sneak up. She's going to flash in. And they've got the Lion. They need to get into that room to get the plant off. Hibana's probably going to sneak on the kill hit. No,
Ooh,
Hudson lands the kill.
Line.
Hudson lands a kill. He's nearly got the kill onto Lion. He literally needs another 1 or 2 shots. 1 or 2 shots and the Lion is dead. And Hudson, I'm pretty sure that was a 3. That was a team wipe. That was insanely well played from Hudson there. To be honest, when it went 2v1 and Hibana snuck up on him, I didn't think he was going to make that. But, I mean, he proved me wrong. And he managed to land the 3k, wiping out the enemy team. That's actually going to give him an extra point in the MVP leaderboards as well for getting a full team wipe. And, yeah, very well played for him. Not afraid to use a pistol either, which is always a good sign to see. Shows a little bit of confidence as well, and a little bit of knowledge about the game. Some people just, you know, only primary, afraid to use pistols and take a few shots out there. We're going to see a Maestro from Little Jack played this time rather than the Valk. We're going to see a Doc and Smoke as well. Can see, you know, Bandit was played well by Hudson last time, but the Bandit wires themselves didn't actually... They weren't actually valid, and this is a really weird bomb site actually that SR clan are gone for here. Little Jack is waiting for the drones in dining hall. But yeah, as I say, this is really weird. They've gone for kitchen and dining hall, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, if they can choose this, I'm guessing they're just going to anchor in. I don't know what your opinion on this is, Chris.
Yeah, I could see them hankering in. I would actually say this would be a better spot to pick than the upstairs, only because kitchen is, if you defend it, in my opinion, I think kitchen's actually a pretty hard place to attack. It's closed off. The cafeteria, I don't know what that's called, I forgot. The little cafeteria room next to where bomb B is, or A is. That one, it can be an issue, but with kitchen, though, I can see why they picked kitchen. If you get the Maestros, it looks like you planted a Maestro right there. Kitchen's hard to peek. Oh, it looks like
Ender Reap landed a headshot onto Hudson, and he was the one straight in the hallway as he's rotating. I mean, we got a little body twitch here. Just a little bit of motion there. We got totally a copper actually going to push through the main door. Yeah, I kind of agree with what you're saying about kitchen, but the dining room is hard to defend because yeah, it's just an issue, especially a copper. There's no bandit. It's a 3v1 now. Res Lit Army is actually after taking out
that was
Little
a nice
Jack.
peek by Jackal. He got him from outside the hall by the other door. Peeked him inside the head. Looks like he's in a fight with Doc.
And there we go.
Nice.
Headshot. And it's 2-1.
What a shot by Jackal.
Yeah, Jackal played well. We didn't see 2 of the kills there. That was poor spectating by me. Should have kept switching. But luckily I switched that one, and a decent kill. I don't know, Doc. I think Doc in that situation got a little bit aggressive. I mean, it's a 3v1. Got very aggressive. Came out away from the peak where he was holding, to where Jackal could just kind of see the whole of his body and see quite a lot of him. Whereas where he's sitting behind the bomb, the red smoke would have covered his body a little bit. He would have been able to hold a bit more of a peak. But saying that, you still had Hibana coming through the other side, the other entrance into dining hall, so he would have had a tough job as soon as Jackal tried pushing from the other entrance.
And I take back what I said. Apparently kitchen was a terrible idea, but but as you can see here, it looks like Haunted went with a pulse and a mute and echo. I can see why they picked the echo. That way it's kind of like a mirror. He can actually sit on his drone and actually watch a bomb instead of them being blind, which is a smart choice by them by going with echo.
Especially you can, if SR Clan decides to try and go for one of those last minute plants, that's going to affect him a lot. And especially, you know, using Pulse, you can pretty much sit anywhere around this objective site and scan around. You can sit in this little area here, and you can actually scan the stairs, and if someone's sitting around there, they can throw up a C4 onto the stairway and get a kill pretty easily. I'm kind of just... Copper now actually come in. They're going to board that top window. They've reinforced hatch, and I'm actually pretty surprised that SR Clan have gone for all original 20 operators. Have gone for a fuse, twitch, and thermite.
And fuse, if I'm not mistaken, you can't fuse through any of that the main floor. At least where the bombs are.
No, you
Oh,
can't.
maybe right
I think you can fuse
there.
up here by the carpet, but you
Yeah.
cannot
On the
fuse
safe, nah,
the
I
main
don't.
floor.
I'd love to see what their thought on that was, because I don't see what they can do with a fuse on that.
They might even try it above the stairway just here. They might try fusing just to clear the stairs. But as you say, it's such a weird choice, going for a fuse. And I think Little Jack's a bit confused. He's just realised he can't fuse through there. We're going to see a copper anyway. It's a pulse. He's going to be looking up. He can't land a C4, so hopefully he doesn't try throw in a C4 as Little Jack's tried placing the fuse from above. Ender Reap is actually going to go on the Hibana. Oh,
Diffuser has been dropped.
we're going to see Barrett
Where?
res one up has actually taken out Little Jack as he tried coming through the meeting hall. Hudson's going to drone. I don't know if Hudson, as the Twitch, seen him there. Oh, and Hudson takes out. He takes out the mute, which was Lit Army. That was kind of poor. I'm expecting that as soon as he's seen a drone, he should have been at least ADSing around the corner there. Hudson seems like a decent player. I'm not going to lie. He's 1v3'd, and he's landing kills. He's using his drones. I mean, right there, if he couldn't see the mute jammer, I probably would have stopped at that point. And he's actually just seen
And
Echo.
he just missed Echo.
And he's going to actually look around the corner. He's going to actually land a few shots onto Echo, but he's going to... Oh, and he lands a headshot onto Echo.
Right off
that
Echo.
quick switch.
So this has definitely fallen apart for Haunted. Let's see if maybe Pulse can pull this back. I mean, he's still got...
And he has landed the kill. We're going to quickly switch to the perspective of a copper. And he lands a kill on Barrett. Oh, my days. A 1v2 clutch situation, and look, that is literally just sees the tiniest little bit of him. I think Barrett was kind of confused for a split second where he's actually getting shot from, and not realizing because that was a little tiny little pixel peak that he was getting spotted by there. And they managed to defend the basement without a mirror. I'm not saying it's impossible without a mirror, but they defended it.
To have a mirror.
It definitely helps to have a mirror. It makes it so much easier. They managed to defend it. And they also defended it without a plant even going off. They didn't even have a defuse. The upstairs hatch wasn't really even contested. Thermite didn't take that out. I don't know what the thought.
And they didn't even use. Actually, they didn't even need their Echo. Like Echo, I don't even think. Yeah, Echo didn't really do much. I mean, he like I said, got taken out, but he didn't really do much with his drone. And so it's kind of. I don't really know. It wasn't luck, but they definitely pulled it out. I give them that because that was tough.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say that was luck. I think that it's I mean, you know yourself when you're a new team, you know, SR Clan have obviously they've played other games, but I don't think they've played really any competitive style matches in Rainbow with this lineup. Obviously CQB Hudson came into their team a day or 2 days ago. So I can understand why maybe they wouldn't have the experience as playing as a team. But Hudson actually seems the one who's playing a lot better. And he's the one who hasn't been playing for too long. We're going to see Lit Army or the Legion spawn peek in there. No one's going to run that way. Little Jack is the Ying this time. We've got a Ying, a Blitz, and a Twitch. Hudson going to open up the wall there. I want to see... Oh, and CQB Hudson actually lands the kill onto Lit Army. The Legion from that window. I did not see where Hudson was. He shot him through the window where he currently is. Spectating all over the place at the moment. I should be doing a better job, but that's where he shot him through there. You can see exactly. And he's pre-firing as well. The Echo's going to try rushing him, but Little Jack actually lands the kill onto a copper there. Barrett's going to go for the plant. We're going to see Ender try and land the kill onto Hudson. And now the Echo is literally on 50 health. He's going to get yinged. Little Jack is going to push him. And Little Jack gets the kill. That was well played from SR Clan there. As soon as Hudson landed that first kill, you kind of seen the warning signs. And Hudson's showing quite a bit of skill. I think he's quite a young player as well. So for a young player to be showing off, you know, the amount of skill he is showing off in a way. Potato aim. I think he meant to say potato aim.
Potato.
But we'll let him slide because that was a good push that round. It is still 3-2 to Haunted eSports though. And we're going to see a Blitz, Twitch and Ying push again. from SR Clan. I think they're just going previously off the fact that that was such a
Defenders,
good
protect
push.
your bombs from being
And,
defused by
you know,
attackers.
Haunted are actually going to go Kid Storms again. Now, obviously, I think that if you've only lost one round on an objective, sure, why not? Go back for it and try it one more time. If it doesn't work out twice, I wouldn't suggest selecting that objective again.
Attackers have
You know,
discovered
earlier it was the same with Nuclear Pickles when they were on Bank, defending the downstairs and vaulting, sorry, CCTV and server room, and they just kind of picked the same the objective 3 times in a row. Oh, Barrett is disconnected from the game.
Oh,
5 seconds to go.
disconnected. Oof.
Attackers have recovered their
And
And,
looks like he can rejoin, so that's
Yeah,
epic.
he can rejoin. They're actually going to have to play this round out as a 2v3. That is the rules, unfortunately. So they are going to be a man down. Oh, sorry. They are going to be a man down. So, TK lol.
One of the team killed to make it even, but it looks like Haunted's not going to fall for it.
No. They shouldn't have to. It's not the rules.
Right?
We're going to
They
see.
wanna win.
Yeah, I mean, it's compared 3-2, and it's a 3v2. Why wouldn't you? I mean, oh! Lit Army just
Literally
very...
survives by a
yeah.
hair. Looks
Literally
like
by
he's gonna
hair.
push him.
Little Jack as Ying is going to push him indeed. Going to flash out the room. Going to push. Oh! And it
Little
looks
Jack
like
just missed on the left.
Yep. Jaeger wasn't flashed there. He's going to push in. Oh, Little Jack, where was he going? He lands a
Nice.
kill in the end, though. And it's a 2v2 now. They've leveled it out, but Little Jack is about 70 health. And 70 health, I mean, they're still at kind of a disadvantage here. You know, Hudson, CQB Hudson, has just droned out into the objective.
Looks
Sorry,
like
around
Copper's
the
got a
objective
peek on
area.
Hudson. Looks like, yeah, Copper
Yeah.
knows where. At least he's on that. He knows he's on that window.
Yeah, you can see he knows. I mean, Hudson's still got to push Ender and a Copper. He sees that too. Ooh. And for a second I thought if Hudson had just seen the drone. Oh, and Hudson lands a headshot onto a Copper. He just tried laying down. I think if he was going to try doing that, he had to lay down from the start. Hudson opened up the window. Oh, Ender Reaper's just landed a headshot onto Little Jack. It's a 1v1 situation now. We're just going to switch to the third person perspective. Both Ender now on the Yokai drone. He's going to sit down. He doesn't really have to move. Hudson's got the diffuser though, so it means, you know, at least that's a little bit of advantage. He doesn't have to go and start picking up the diffuser before he can get the plant in. So he might actually be able to sneak in to A site here and get the plant. He's actually going to peek.
Looks like Ender's just trying to listen and see if he can hear anything.
Yeah, Hudson unfortunately isn't going to see him from there. Now what he could do, oh, yep, he's going to drop down. Twitch drone straight in. I'm wondering if Ender's seen that, because if Ender's seen that, he could have potentially gone for the run out there. He's not. He's actually going to retreat behind the shield.
Oh, Ender,
switch.
looked like Ender looked like he had him on the window, and looks like Hudson just broke in through the other
Switch
window.
to his cams. He knows exactly where he is now, Ender. He's been live pinged as well by these teammates.
And yep,
The Twitch, yeah, there you go. He's on 50 health as well, the Twitch.
15 seconds left.
Oh, that's perfectly timed,
and the
Yokai.
echo stopping the
Wait
Twitch.
till
Looks
he-
like Twitch is.
Oh,
Ender
and there we
going
go.
for kill, and Ender gets it.
Well played from Ender, just waiting out. That's a little bit of knowledge about the game there, you know, just not instantly going for the Yokai, just wasting that extra little second or two just to say get just about before the plant and then Yokai and making sure that Twitch had even less time to get the defuse done. So, fair played there by Ender. And Haunted are going to go
Looks-
4-2 up.
I was saying it was a good call out by the teammate to ping him, because I don't think he knew that he was in that room without that ping. Looked like he was. I don't think he heard him jump in the window. So
Yeah, I don't think he did, because he was sitting behind his shield and went onto Yokai drones trying to search for him. So I think that he was kind of a bit confused where he was, but we're going to see a Lion, Jackal and Ying. Oh, Ying, Jackal and Hibana, rather, on Haunted's
Defenders,
second
protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
starting rounds of attacking. And this time we are going to see SR Clan go for Laundry Room. And this is, I'm going to kind of, I want to see how they defend this time, because last time there wasn't too much contention It seems like they are going to try and do the same thing again. Hibana's probably going to open that up straight away. And in a 3v3, you've only got 6 reinforcements. So you really have to think, okay, where do we want these reinforcements? Definitely you want the hatch, because if you don't get that hatch, you're going to run into problems. Now, if Barrett jumps onto the desk, which I think he will, he's going to place a mute jammer.
5 seconds to go.
Well played there. Getting a mute jammer is going to stop that hatch right here from being opened for any newcomers coming to the game. We're going to see Hudson going on a roam now as Smoke 2 speed, 2 armor, so not necessarily the best roamer, but you definitely can roam with Smoke. We've got Lit and a Copper peeking through the window now. An Ender is just going to open up this front entrance on the south side. Lit Army is just going to go on the drone. He's going to drone upstairs, make sure no one's up there. And there actually isn't anyone up there. A Copper. He's checking the main entrance, making sure no one's coming that way. I want to see what angle that Hudson has here. Because Hudson sitting in the meeting hall, checking both angles. He probably hears the jump in. And that is from Ender. Ender's jumped in, he's opened the wall up. And Hudson is actually going to start rotating back to objective now by the looks of it. Oh! Shoots through the wall and nearly lands onto Ender there. A Copper is still droning, and so is Lit. A Copper's come off the drones now, and I'm kind of surprised. Minute 46 left on the clock, or a minute 40 rather now. Barrett is going to watch. Oh, switched to the wrong person there.
Drone activated.
But Ender does land a kill onto Barrett. Or be hurt. Sorry. Oh, very well done by the Ender. Now they're going to destroy that mute. That's going to allow a Copper as a Hibana to open up. And Ender's going to watch the front door now. Going to go back onto the drones. And if he's not careful, they could potentially get a kill here. But it seems like SR Clan are just kind of bottled up back into objective. They can see the Maestro sitting behind there. The Ying and the Jackals very close together on the stairs here. Could potentially result in an easy kill. And there we go. There's the Maestro cam gone. Little Jackie's going to have to peek. Oh! And Ying nearly landing a kill on his own teammate here. We're going to see Jackal going for the plant. He's going to get this off. And Little Jack, I want to see exactly where he's looking. He's not really looking anywhere. Smoke. Is he what? He's looking at the hatch above, expecting that push from the Hibana, totally a Copper. But now he's gone into meeting hall. Going to see Lit defending that doorway. And I mean,
it doesn't look like Little Jack knows where the diffuser is. I mean, I don't know if we can get an angle or if we can get a zoom in on Little Jack.
It seems like
it didn't look like he doesn't know where the diffuser is or where they planted it at.
Yeah, and I mean, there you go. A
if
Copper.
Little Jack
Ender's
sees
going to
Ender
drop down.
like
Ender's going to drop down. SR. Little Jack. I think he was yinged. I think he was yinged there. Because I seen Ender throw down the Ying, and I think Little Jack was just spraying because he knew, you know, he has that large mag. He knew they're gonna. Yeah, look, there you go, flashed. Because if he wasn't flashed, that was extreme potato. But or photato, should I say, in Little Jack's terms. But
yeah, it looks like when Ender yinged it, he thought he was, like I said, to that left, and maybe he thought Maestro was on the other side of that wall still because it didn't turn right at him, but
yeah,
they got
definitely. It looked because especially he droned him out before behind the reinforcement. And it's 5-2, it's match point now. And
going back to bomb or laundry.
SR Clan are going to go for laundry, and I don't know, they've lost twice here. And 2 times it's kind of seemed easy. 2 times the plant has gone down. I'm just, in my head, I'm thinking, is there anything that SR Clan can really do more? Realistically, this is the easiest objective to defend. So why are they struggling as much as they are? It's really laundry that they're struggling to defend. They were the ones who banned Mira, and to be honest, if this was a ranked game, and I'm looking at their loadouts, obviously there's no pick and bans in ranked, I would be saying, okay, instantly, you guys need to pick Mira if you're going for this objective, just purely the way they're defending it, but they're not. And Little Jack keeps going for this little peek hole. And it's not worked
Same
out for him
room.
twice.
And
Same,
this time he's
yeah.
going with Tachanka, so it makes you kind of wonder what he's thinking. Like, usually people play Tachanka when they've, not saying he has given up, but usually when they've kind of just run out. It seems like, I don't know if maybe they're just run out of options on who they should play as, because Tachanka, I don't see how he'd be effective on this.
Yeah, I can see maybe why he's going to set Tachanka up, maybe using...
As a distraction?
yeah, maybe even just to kind of delay the attack, just because he can just delay it a little bit. But I mean, it's not going to last too long. I mean, Ender Reap, this is the thing, right? Ender Reap is above stairs right now. Totally a copper is going to take out the camera, and they're probably well,
they know he's in there.
and that is actually Pulse as CQB Hudson. All he needs to do is actually use his Pulse scanner, and he would have seen them. If he and now he's tracked by Jackal. They're going to start spraying through the wall. He's going to they're going to start spraying through the wall, and I think they've just realised how close they were to potentially dying.
It looks like Jackal's going to try and get the back way so he can't run out the back. Try and force him to either come out towards them or run back towards the front of the house. We see him. It looks like Pulse is pushing up on him. And
Copper, Pulse is so low on health. Lit is still being tracked. Pulse is in big trouble here. Pulse is in big trouble. They are just hunting him down.
he's still down there. He's not. Yeah, it looks like he hasn't retreated. It looks like he's going to stand and play.
And they can see him. And now he's down. I mean, three against one. They're just hunting down the Roma. I mean, it's kind of a good tactic because in a 3v3 situation... I mean, yeah, they've got a minute left, but 3v3 situation, once you eliminate the Roma, you know, it's 3v2, which puts your team at a huge advantage, for one. But two, it's also like, your team's at a huge advantage, but now you know for sure that no one's going to be roaming behind you, or at least you've got a good chance that no one's going to be roaming behind you. If they've droned, which it seems like Lit is, he's going to actually drone out the Tachanka. He's going to see... Oh, he won't be able to drone out the Tachanka, but he's going to be able to drop. He didn't use the drone. Oh, and they're going to get a plant on B site. And Little Jack, oblivious to the fact, not going to shoot the drone. Nope, and Little Jack goes down. And Beher or Barrett is going to be looking at that rotation. Here, Bunner. Oh, okay, he lands the kill.
Coming up from behind him is Jackal. What do we got on that?
Barrett. Oh, and there we go. Lit Army as Jackal takes out Barrett. And that is 6-2. That's a clean win for Haunted.
And honestly, Haunted played really well. Like, seems like two things. It seems like they communicated. They knew who they wanted to play as. It kind of seems like they had like a whole map, like a game plan drawn out before they went into this, who they were going to play, where they're going to play. It seems like with SR, they got lost in Laundry. Like, it seems like, because like you said, Laundry is so easy to win. It seems like they just didn't want to give up because it's so easy to win. They wanted that one win to try and push it, but they just couldn't. Let's see. What's the word I'm looking for? They couldn't just.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. Someone's communicating again.
Tenacious, are you streaming?
Sorry.
Can't think of the word.
No, I'm not streaming because my footage was starting to lag, like horrendously bad, like the actual gameplay.
Are you at least recording it?
You weren't.
Yeah, I'm recording it, of course.
So you're gonna post it? So you're gonna post it?
It's still going up. I was trying to stream, but literally I was getting like 5 FPS, and then Barrett disconnected.
It's cool. It's cool.
So then I was like, oh.
Is it still gonna have our overlay and shit on it?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. It's recorded in the same software.
This is EU.
What?
We're getting like 100+ pings.
Yeah. That's because I'm British.
Change the server location.
Yeah, I'd have to restart it, and I can do it if you want. I can quickly restart server because it's recorded, not streamed.
It's cool. No, it's cool. Just
it's okay, dude.
It's sure. I can switch it to US servers because it is.
No, it's cool.
No, it's
it was
fine, dude.
literally I just set it up from the same one before.
I just wanted to be.
The lag is like nothing.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, we're not lagging.
No, I'm not lagging.
Who said?
Speak for yourself. I disconnect from lag.
Okay. So, SR, what do you guys think? Do you want to restart it?
You mean on Oregon or on your?
So it's gonna go. So it's gonna go to the second map. It will still go to the second map, but we just restart it on US servers.
Yo, do I really have to record? Cause it's freaking ping lag for me. I don't know why.
Nah, we
it's
can
like
just
that.
record it.
No,
We
no,
don't have to
it's
stream.
the
We don't have to
EU is
stream.
ping lagging.
We don't have to stream. We don't have to stream. Come on. Just keep it going. Let's get this. Come on.
So
Hold
yeah,
on, can
so,
we wait a second?
okay. So no one wants to change to US servers, no.
Now you can just record it and post it.
I mean, if they had the chance, I would take it because that
Okay,
ping makes a big difference.
I'm a mixed feeling.
If
Like,
you're
I don't want
recording,
you
I'm
to
gonna
feel
stop
it, but
recording.
Not making fun of you, just saying.
Oh, are you
I didn't know
recording,
you-
Jack? You don't have to record or stream.
Oh, okay.
That's just
Yo,
your
I'll be
preference.
I'll be back. I get my water refilled.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you guys have got a 2-minute intermission break, and then the rounds will start. So be quick.
By the way, I can't do anything.
Hey, I didn't know you weren't streaming. I was thinking this whole time we were streaming. I just got my nerves. I was like, I was watching you. Man, Tenacious is good at this.
So literally, I was streaming, but I was getting like 2 FPS. Like it was fucking bugging me.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was lagging the first couple rounds, but the minute Barrett disconnected, like I went straight up to like 40, 50 frames. So, like it wasn't 60 or it wasn't 1080p, but it definitely picked up after Barrett disconnected. So I don't know if that's when you stopped streaming or not.
I stopped streaming just as he was disconnected. Like
Okay.
it was literally like when I was watching, it was like lagging, and I could barely hear like the audio properly and stuff. So I was like, oh shit. I was like, I just turned it off because I was like, I was worried for my life. Because imagine
I don't
the
know. I
host
just got
disconnects.
lost. I just got lost. I was freaking listening to you, and you're just like so good because it seems like you've done this before. Like you're just so you know what you're like gonna say and not. And then I got watching the game. I felt like I was just watching a stream. Like you were just streaming. And I was just watching. I'm like, fuck.
So I think
It's my first time, so I'm just a little nervous.
that's what I was gonna say earlier. I was
Yo,
so nervous.
We're ready. That's all right.
And then like
We
I thought you were streaming, so I was like, oh, these people would be like, he sucks. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I was like, oh shit.
One second,
He's like the
Chris.
slowest person y'all for me.
Yeah, he's got 30 seconds before next game starts.
Better tell him to hurry up.
He's here.
It's actually not bad without mute or without sound. Like
I think.
Yeah, I think when you're talking about it, it's more like when you're talking, you kind of don't even recognize sound because I wasn't even paying attention to the sound. I was just
Yeah.
kind of like it. Sometimes the only thing is, I think when you say about me knowing stuff at times, I think that's actually because I can hear the sound a little bit. Because sometimes I would just hear a Hibana going off, and they'd be like, "Oh, Hibana's actually going to open the hatch," and then switch to it, and then from your perspective, you might be like, "Wait, what? How did what? Like, how did it? How
so
did
I'm kind of
that
just
was
watching
happening?"
it. Yeah, which is fine because I mean it's not perfect. We're
Yeah.
still figuring this out.
I'm so bummed I can't stream this though. Like it's actually pissing me off. Like, cause the thing is, like, it annoys me so much. I might end up. My mum's got a PC, but I'd need to put my graphics card in it. But she's got like a way better CPU and stuff for like work. So if I download the game on there, then I could definitely stream it and record it off there. But obviously, I'd need to set up all the stream stuff again and cross over like all the graphics and stuff for stream overlays and settings. So it would just take long to set up. I just didn't really have enough time. Ugh, like it pissed me off because I put the vote as well for people, and then they're like, "Yeah, everyone, no one voted on no stream," but I just literally can't. I just like literally I couldn't really see what's going
30
on.
seconds. I think we're all ready now.
All right, everyone, game starting now in 2, 1. Alright, second game starting. And we're going to go to TDM, secure area on coastline. Secure area is going to be a bit of a weird one. I feel like for SR clan, it'll be a little bit easier to defend. Oh, I forgot to put their team names, but yeah, you'll see who is who anyway in the top right. Orange team is SR, and blue team is Haunted. They're going to ban a Dokkaebi or a Dokkaebi. And we're going to see a Ying band as well from Haunted. Just check that I'm right. Yeah, Haunted are in blue and SR Clan are in orange. So blue team banning here. Hudson was obviously looking forward to that Ying, but no fun.
No fun for him.
It's not going to be played, unfortunately. It's going to be banned. And who are they going to ban defensively?
Ooh,
Caviera. On Coastline, I don't think Cav is as effective, but I think they're just kind of wanting to get that out of the way.
Kind of curious to see. Okay, is this or you said orange is SR, right?
Yeah, orange is SR.
I wonder if they're probably not gonna pick Mira this time.
Yeah, I don't think they will ban Mira.
Echo.
This confuses me from SR. I mean, when you're playing Bomb, they don't ban him, but when it's secure area, which Echo, I mean, yes, maybe you can disorientate, but he doesn't stop a secure.
No.
Which is why it kind of confuses me. Them taking.
And as you can tell right now, SR Little Jack literally first person he picks Mira.
Yeah, I think he missed.
They realized they
last
made a
round.
mistake.
I think he kind of thought, oh, we don't want Mira being used against us, but then when they went down to defend the laundry room, they kind of just went down and it was like, oh, shit. We banned the one person that we really want on this objective.
Yeah.
And yeah, that kind of played against
Attackers
them.
need to locate the
their
biohazard
own ban and playing against them. Now, am I surprised that SR have gone for Penthouse? No. If you're going a secure area or Bomb, you're always going Penthouse first, in my opinion. Some people could like to go Kitchen first, area first, but personally, I mean,
Kitchen's usually my second or third choice, but yeah, Penthouse is always a plus. And then it looks like Little Jack is depending what he's going to do with that. I thought he was going to put a mirror on there, but it looks like he just decided to shoot it out instead.
I mean, if he put a mirror on that, I think we'll just end the game here, because that wall is shotgun to pieces. But I mean, we're going to see a shield here. I think that's to block a Twitch drone from getting into the room. There is no Twitch being played. We're going to switch to the attacker's perspectives now. Totally a copper is the Hibana coming from main entrance.
Really surprised SR didn't ban Hibana, especially since Copper played Hibana almost every round as an attacker, and
definitely.
he did really well as Hibana. But looks like they had other opinions on that.
It's a good pickup, just to notice a Hibana. And that's the thing we were saying at the beginning of the last game. Surprising that no one banned Hibana. You know, and how Hibana changed that game, you know, especially on the laundry room, changed the game completely.
She got the hatch every time.
Exactly, and especially she opened up that Pro League little peak.
So it looks like, I don't know if Hudson, looks like if we can get a look on smoke, looks like Hudson, I don't know if he hears someone out there, but it looks...
I think he's on cameras right now. He was on cameras.
Yeah, okay, he was. So yeah, maybe he doesn't know Hibana's there.
We're going to see Buck from below, bucking out objective. They did actually get a kill onto Barrett, I believe it was. It was Barrett indeed, the Rook that got taken out. We missed that.
Yeah, I didn't even notice. That was my apologies.
Oh, and Hudson's going to sneak up on him. Potentially, I don't know if they hear him coming. The blitz has turned around. If he literally moves now, he can get an easy kill onto Buck.
Yeah, and Blitz would be totally oblivious to it, so let's see what he does.
Oh, definitely. Look, Blitz isn't even backing up. He's moved away from Ender. Hudson slowly creeping, and now the chance has kind of moved away. I think Hudson, heard him move.
Yep, there he goes. Hudson speaking. Ender doesn't even know. And
Hudson lands a kill onto Ender. Beautiful. Sorry about that, Chris. Speaking over you there.
You were fine.
Same time, a copper, as the Hibana, lands a headshot onto Little Jack. And we see the smoke downstairs. And here we go. A copper playing as Hibana, and Blitz playing... Lit playing as a Blitz. We can see a push from smoke. And there we go. A copper shooting through those holes that Little Jack made at the beginning of the round, I believe.
Yep.
Straight on to the smoke, which was Hudson. And I'm not
it's smart by Hibana to be able to use their own tactic against them.
Oh yeah, I think the big problem as well was SR Clan opened it up, but no one was actively kind of on the other side checking it. There was two inside of objective or around, and then the smoke was roaming. There was no one opening up that hole, served no purpose to them in the way that they actually ended up defending the objective. If you had someone beside Hall of Fame or in Hall of Fame, They could have, you know, when they heard the drop, shot through the wall, and they would have seen the legs anyway and been able to get an easy kill, but they didn't. And in the end, that ended up, as you say, it just ended up playing against them.
Attackers, locate the biohazard container.
And yeah, SR Clan going to go for Kitchen. They lost that round 1-0. Lost that round 1-0. They lost that round, and it is going to make it 1-0 rather. And as you say, Kitchen is always kind of second, third pick, and Penthouse usually first. I think they kind of learned a little bit after defending Laundry Room in the basement of Oregon in the last match. Just that, you know, once they've lost an objective, they're probably better off, you know, just moving on and try and defend something else.
Correct.
We're going to see a Copper using the drone smartly. They've noticed the objective, and now he's just going to get straight back behind cover where someone can't see him. And then we're going to see Buck actually bring his drone back to him so he can use it. That's kind of smart as well, because they know they've got a drone in objective. So why even have it sitting somewhere random and expending it? They're going to open up that main entrance. I wonder if someone gets caught by that frost mat, I'd be surprised, because it's not directly in the shade or anything. And yeah, they're going to go for mirror again. Barrett, the frost, is actually going to be watching that mirror. I'm kind of surprised. I just want to see where people are pushing from. I want to actually switch to Hudson now. He's watching straight into the bathrooms. No one's there yet. Little Jack and Barrett bunched up so tightly, kind of peeking through the same mirror window, pretty much. No real need for it. And of course, yeah, Little Jack has moved away now. And Hudson actually moves away from the main entrance. I don't think he heard him opening main entrance as he runs away. A Copper sitting outside of the open kitchen window on his drone. He's going to move it, and that was the drone he had smartly placed an objective now. He's droning around. He's going to see Barrett.
If he gets Frost, he'll be all by himself. And
oh, yeah. He'll be in objective. Hudson maybe can retreat down back to objective and take that. We're going to see Little Jack watching the window. And upstairs, we're going to see Lit Army. There we go. Barrett's going to go for the drone.
And Barrett, yeah, looks like they're fighting with each other.
I think Barrett just went for the drone there, and now a Copper knows exactly where he is. There is a frost mat, if I'm not wrong. There is a frost mat on the other side of that. So hopefully,
Copper gets Hudson.
Yeah, Hudson tried rushing up on him there. I don't think he realized. And there comes the hit. There goes the flash. Yeah, he's going to jump in. Oh, there was two frost mats. Barrett, smart enough to place two frost traps. So even if he gets one, he's still going to land on the other. And yeah, you can see Ender and Lit from above, just working frost there. Or Barrett. Wonder if Little Jack plans mirror. He's going to try flank him round, but I mean they'll probably hear him from a mile away. Barrett shooting out the window, trying to delay the attack of Jackal. He's just wasting ammo now. He's got to kind of think about this tactically. The mirror window's open. They could push from either way. Going to switch back to the perspective of Buck. Little Jack in theatre. I don't know what he's trying to shoot out there. There's no one on the opposite side of that wall. Maybe he thought there was, but there wasn't. And Ender is going to start droning. Barrett actually landed a headshot onto Lit Army. It's going to be the frag. And they're capturing. Watch coming through the other side of the bar. Barrett nearly lands a kill onto Ender there. And he does. There we go. SR Clan, well played. Barrett. I think at one point I thought Barrett always pre-firing that window way too much, trying to delay them. But in the end, I mean, it kind of worked out, just pre-firing it. And yes, it did delay them. But he still managed to get the kill. Lag, question mark? I don't understand what he's talking about, lag, because he just picked up the kill. It wasn't like he died. I don't know whether he's just saying that the other team potentially died to lag. I mean, Barrett's connection is quite poor. I did ask him if they wanted US servers, and they turned it down. You know, I did say if it's a 50-50, I'm going to go in the ones US, because in my personal opinion, I would put it US. But they were like, no, it's fine. And Barrett was the only one who kind of objected and was like, I wouldn't argue against it. But his teammates didn't say, let's take it. Let's take US servers. Would have been easy enough for me to do. I was just asking for, because both teams were kind of late to the pre-match lobby, and I was trying to get them there.
Yeah, it
so,
could be why
yeah.
Barrett said lag. Maybe he was trying to point out that he should have went back to the US servers, but it worked out in their favor either or. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, at the end of this game, we can, add that in.
5 seconds to go.
We can change the last map to.
Looks like Barrett
US
totally
servers.
just walked by a Copper's drone, and a Copper has been in his drone has been in every objective, which is smart play by him. But it looks like they haven't really been going for drones at the beginning of the rounds.
No, I think they're really just focused on getting the objective done. Like,
And as I say that, Little
defense.
Jack takes out a drone.
Yeah, I think he was just shooting out this wall like he did in the previous round. And he's actually still trying to shotgun that open. Totally, a Copper's actually can rush up. If he heard the shotgun, he probably could have pre-fired through that door, but Little Jack's actually just moved away.
Same thing happened last time. He shot it out and then he just left. So I'd love to know what he's thinking on that, because and Copper's gonna looks like he sees that hole, so
Potentially
maybe
going to
he
use
can
that to
try
his
it
advantage
again.
again. He's now going to see Barrett, actually.
it's Barrett.
If we
Barrett,
actually-
oblivious to the drone, doesn't even know
and
the drone's
Hudson
there.
actually gets a kill on Lit all the way down here. Oh, press shift to go faster. We're actually going to switch to Ender's perspective now. He knows where Hudson is. And a Copper. We switch back to his perspective. He's getting in a gunfight with Barrett. Barrett only has to shoot through the window, and wow, a Copper moved perfectly in time there. He's going to see yes. Okay. Lion incoming there.
Oh, knows where Barrett is.
Yep. And he's going to try and peek. Oh, Barrett lands the headshot. Barrett didn't fall for the little juke there. And Hudson is going to run out and take out. Oh, no.
No, he doesn't.
Ender. Ender. I mean, I think he's detected. So Ender just seen it. And oh. But no, Barrett runs out. And Barrett gets the kill. And for a second, I was going to say that is a team wipe for Barrett. But it wasn't. And SR Clan now, at the beginning of this round, there was similar scoreboards. But I think that was a clean wipe. I don't think SR Clan did not lose any of their team members that round.
No, they all lived in that one. I think when he I don't know who it was, Jaeger, whoever was playing Jaeger on that one. Hudson, when he ran out, that detection freaked him out. But yeah, he definitely had time to take out Lion with the detection, because it was just Lion by himself. So
yeah, I think he chose to go out the wrong window. He should have gone out the downstairs entrance, because then he wouldn't have been detected in time for Lion to notice it. But jumping out the window, he got detected, and then Lion obviously would have been told, looked to his left expecting it. And then obviously when he started landing shots onto Hudson there, and then Hudson panicked a little bit. But obviously,
I
yeah.
can just assume that he told Barrett that he was in the window. And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Barrett.
Definitely good. It must
Assuming
be a good call out.
communication was played into that.
If communication wasn't played out, I mean, I guess that's just a little bit of luck and a little bit of knowledge, game knowledge and understanding of the game. But we're going to see the first offensive round for
Attacker drone has a visual
Haunted
on the container.
eSports. And they're going to actually use the mirror tactic. If people don't know, if you shoot out the other side of the reinforced wall before you place the mirror, you can actually see more when you place it. Just for any of
I
those
actually
beginners
did
out
not
there.
even know that.
Ooh, Chris.
Biohazard
Ooh.
container located
No,
by attacker.
I'm just messing, Chris. Yeah, it's usually known a lot by heavy mirror players. And wow, Lit Army takes out Hudson. And Hudson, in the previous game, was obviously the top frag for SR Clan, even though they did lose. And we're actually going to go to perspective of Little Jack now. Playing as a Lion. No one on the other side, but he does throw a flashbang underneath. Jack even said you won't spawn peek. And then he did. Feels bad. I think... so Little Jack saying, nah, he's not going to spawn peek. And then Doc literally does it and gets the kill. Barrett, he's going to vault over it. Ooh, I'm kind of worried here because Barrett has got his back turned. And I thought that Lit was actually going to push from Hall of Fame, but he hasn't. Now, they've not got any hard breach. Unfortunately for SR Clan, it was the Thermite that was actually taken out at the beginning of the round. And we're going to see Lit and Ender sitting by objective. Oh, totally a Copper tried throwing C4, but you can't get the C4 from underneath there. And Barrett lands a kill straight onto the pulse, playing as a cop, and that was a 2v2. So the spawn peak now neutralised and taken out. And wow, Barrett shooting through the door. Hopefully Little Jack kind of notices that that isn't reinforced. If Little Jack realised that wall beside him wasn't reinforced, he could have shot through the mirror window there.
Doc just buffed Doc just buffed Ember, so Ender is got a little bit of an advantage to a point, but he's still in a pinch.
Yeah, I think the fact is now, oh wow, if we look at Mira, she's gonna see Barrett. And now Little Jack, I think this is just a communication thing. Oh, he's trying to shoot at Doc. Ender just opened up the mirror window himself. Oh, Ender lands a kill onto Barrett nicely. And Doc, I think that's going to be his last heal. Potentially not. Nope, he's still got one heal left. And there we go. Ender Reap lands a headshot onto Little Jack. Good defensive round from Haunted eSports there. I think that there was just a little bit of communication, a little bit of map knowledge. Originally, when Mira was placing that mirror window, pardon me, Barrett was shooting through the door at the same time. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad point, but Little Jack, from his perspective, probably would have seen the mirror pop up and seen the wood chunks flying out the other side. Now, from that point of view, if you know that that's just been placed, it still takes a second when you placed it. It would take the mirror a second to retreat away from the window. If Little Jack was lucky, he should have sprayed just above the mirror window, which he didn't. And the mirror ended up picking up 2 kills, one onto Barrett and then the last kill onto him. So I feel like if he'd sprayed through the top, maybe he would have got a kill onto Mirror there, and it would have been 2v1 in favour of SR Clan. Second defensive objective, and I'm kind of surprised to see that they've gone from the pool room, or the billiards room, as it is officially called. I think most people know that as pool room, just because it's got the pool table in there. And they've gone for a mirror, but what I want to see is, do they have a mirror watching into the hookah lounge, or the bar?
10 seconds remaining.
Now they do. It looks like he's going to place a reinforcement and then place a mirror window there on the stairs. In one of the scrims, we actually seen the mirror placing a mirror window here, so I would not be surprised if we do see it. And funny enough, he's actually placed it on the right hand side. Maybe that's so he could see the window better, I'm not sure. But we've got a pulse watching around here now. And if we actually go to the Doc's perspective, he's actually tried taking a bit of health off Blackbeard. And I'm wondering whether Blackbeard has lost one of his rifle shields. Nope, but he is going to put on his first rifle shield. It is Little Jack playing as the Blackbeard. He's going to hop in. There's no one downstairs in the blue or sunrise bar contesting him. But Lit Army, Ender, oh, and Hudson, if he was just there for a slight second longer, he would have seen Lit running across and 2 people in objective. Copper is actually going to start roaming. Barrett is going to rappel up that window and onto the roof now. Let's switch the perspective of Hudson, because I feel like, yep, he's going to drone. Let's see exactly where he drones out now, because he's going to try and open up that mirror. Oh, nope. Ender Reap actually got a kill onto Blackbeard. And where is Ender Reap? He's on the stairs, which means that Little Jack must have pushed up. The screen totally a copper. Obviously pulsed up, seen Barrett on top of the roof, followed him, and now he's landed that kill. Now it's Hudson for the win. And the Twitch did not open that mirror window, that's the thing. Doc's going to hit him to full health again. Oh, how was that not a kill? Oh, totally copper lands a kill onto Hudson. And I don't know how the mirror didn't manage to land a headshot there. Ever so close. Hudson, why me? I mean, another good defensive round from Haunted eSports. They look very strong on the defensive rounds. And I don't think... Oh. Can you hear me? Chris, your keyboard's very heavy.
Attackers, locate the biohazard container.
Anyway, as I was saying, I think Res 1-Up look very good on the defensive rounds. And I don't think really SR Clan have too much to combat them with. Sorry, I said Res 1-Up, I meant Haunted. They just... SR don't really look like they have too much to combat with them. Twice there has been a spawn peak or a peak of some form from the Haunted team.
10 seconds to go.
And oh, Little Jack is actually going
5
to get
seconds left
a drone
before
in objective, but Ender knows exactly where that is, and he's not going to stand for it. But
Attackers
the
have
one
located
drone
the
they did
biohazard
not see
container. Move to its location.
is this drone on the shelves. I think that's where it is anyway. Oh, no, never mind. It's just outside objective room. And there we go. Doc, using the ACOG and using the advantage of it to literally get another kill straight on to Little Jack that was this time. We got a Lit Army. There's a Doc rebarricading now. We're going to switch to a Copper. He's going to pulse. He's looking completely the wrong way. Hudson and Barrett. Oh, a Copper is actually being shot through the wall by Hudson. A Copper going to use the pulse. Now, in the scrims, we actually seen a Copper get a full squad wipe playing as pulse in exactly this defensive area. Oh, C4! And he gets the kill onto Barrett. And a Copper could land the kill onto Thermite here. There we go, a Copper. That was a great round from a Copper there. And my voice just went, but honestly, great round from a Copper. Landing a C4 onto Blitz and then getting the kill onto the Thermite at the end of the round there. Barrett, Little Jack and Hudson. Little Jack literally needs to watch for those spawn peaks, and I think so does the whole SR clan. Realistically, they keep forgetting about that spawn peak, and instantly they're just rushing around the corner. And every time Haunted played as a Doc, they just literally spawn peeked and got an easy kill.
Attackers need to locate the biohazard container.
We are going to see a defense in the billiards room from SR Clan. And it'd be interesting to see where they defend. It looks like they're going to they're actually going to mirror the window where Hudson is. Personally, that's probably the wrong one in my opinion to mirror window, because you can actually catch that from the window. But at the same time, you know, maybe they have a way to combat the window. They don't have a castle, so I don't know how they are going to combat that.
10 seconds to insertion. Attacker drone has located the biohazard container.
And a Copper
5
has found
seconds to
objective,
insertion.
and he's going to hide his drone under the pool
Attackers
table.
have
Barrett,
located the
oblivious
biohazard
to where the
container.
drone is.
Move to its
Nope,
location
he's
and
laid
secure
down,
the
and he's going to
container.
see it now. Hopefully, anyway. There we go. He's got the drone now. We're going to see a Blitz, Jackal, and Blackbeard from Haunted eSports on their push here. Going to see Blackbeard rappelling up from the south walkway up to just outside the cocktail bar. And all three of them in the one place. Hudson, he's going to see one drone. He's going to get shot through the wall. No! Shot through the door, but he doesn't actually get killed through the door in the end. And now, they can see straight through that mirror. Oh, Blackbeard and Ender, they could have used that. They could have used that to their... They could have used that to their own advantage. They're all kind of in the same spot. And Barrett lands a headshot onto a Copper. Hudson lands the C4 onto Ender. And here we go. Lit Army being ambushed from every single angle. Chris Annex, I don't know. Wait, gone. I need you here, buddy, because that was a great round. That was a great defensive round from SR Clan. That was a great defensive round from SR Clan. Not losing anyone. I thought as soon as Hudson was actually getting lit up through the doorway by the Haunted team, I just thought to myself, and this is going to be it. and Haunted are going to probably take this round, because then they actually gave up the mirror window, but then Blackbeard opened the mirror window so they couldn't see through it, and then in turn they couldn't actually see when Barrett rotated through the hole on the side.
Attackers locate the biohazard container.
Anyway, SR Clan are going to go for the penthouse this time. And I'm really curious to see if Little Jack is going to shotgun open this wall again, because it did not pay off well for him the last times he did it. Copper's going to drone up, and every time, like Chris Anix was saying earlier, totally a Copper. Every time has droned into objective, so I'm just going to switch to his perspective now. He's going to get his drone into objective, he sees it. Objective is scanned, and then he's going to get it out. He's going to go into the VIP lounge. And he's just going to keep his drone under the table here. Do we see any drones in objective?
Attackers
No, we
have
don't.
located the biohazard container. Move to its location.
And we're going to see a push from Ender. Totally a Copper. That's going to be around the main entrance area. Thought they were going to push around to pool there for a second, but they did not. Lit Army is going to push up from the pool area, and it looks like he's probably going to go towards VIP. We've actually got Barrett sitting in VIP. Lit is going to drone out, and he's just droned actually to the entrance of VIP, so I don't think he's seen Barrett hiding behind the shelves in the wall there. Barrett's going to peek. Lit Army's looking behind him. I think he's being tagged by the camera. So if we've got to take it out, and Ender takes out Hudson from the window. He's going to peek up again. And that was with a Deagle kill as well. Lovely to see a little decent Deagle kill. And a Copper isn't going to take out the camera. I think maybe that's just because he's trying to give a surprise factor that SR will not see coming. And Lit one up actually kills Barrett, who was in VIP, and now it's Little Jack. He's watching the mirror. He knows Blitz is coming through that way. But does he know that, oh, a Copper is actually going behind Blitz's Lit Army as well. He's going to Hibana open the objective now to 3v1. They're all kind of around the same objective area. Be interesting to see how Little Jack's going to combat this.
Attackers are securing the bio container.
They're securing. Little Jack actually needs to get in at some point. And now Little Jack is flashed.
Erupted bio container.
Here we go. Easy kill. Haunted just absolutely swarm on Little Jack. Oh, the bear trap went off there. I think it was just because it was the end of the round. It made the sound, but it didn't go off because the round was over. But that actually would have been a frost mat down. But obviously that's way too late anyway in the round. And I think that a Hibana, not banning Hibana, is a big ban. Is not a, well, sorry, a big ban. It's a big mistake. In terms of
Attackers need
SR
to
Clan.
locate the biohazard container.
He would have had 2 Deagle kills. And we're going to see Little Jack taking a bandit this time. And he is going to bandit the Hall of Fame. He's actually not banded the Hall of Fame barbed wire. I think he's going to do that now. Or is he not? I don't think he has. He definitely hasn't, and I'm kind of surprised he hasn't, because that would have stopped the drones. He's doing it now. Rectifying the mistake, but now we've got Ender and Lit's drones, both in VIP.
5 seconds left.
We got Hudson, and it looks like he's going to open up a little peek so you can see where people come through Hall of Fame. And we could potentially see a push. We're going to see them come from the east main entrance. That is haunted, of course. They're going to start rappelling up, I believe, pretty soon. Someone goes from the roof and opens a hatch. That's a funny thing, that Haunted haven't once opened that hatch from above. And it doesn't look like they've even needed to. Actually, I take that back. I think a Copper opened it, maybe, in the first round. We're going to see Lit. He's actually avoiding the stairway there. And there we go. Ender Reap, we see, lands a kill on CQB Hudson. And Ender could actually swing into objective here and be uncontested. Little Jack watching the stairway, and Barrett out in the hallway here. I think if Ender just drones it out, or if someone drones it out for him, they could give him the call out to jump in. Little Jack, or Barrett rather, gets a kill onto Lit Army. Headshot both of them, picking him off. That should kind of let him know there is no kill cam, but obviously if he knows where he got killed from, he can call it out. Copper is droning out. He's just come off his drone because he's seen Barrett. And Ender's actually going to switch. As I said, Ender, if it was called out to him, he actually could have pushed into objective by now. And Haunted are on match point, and they could take the easy 2-0 victory. We can see Barrett sitting in VIP. He's going to go onto his cameras, actually. That might be his demise. There we go. Ender takes out Barrett. I want to see where Little Jack... Oh, sorry. Yeah, Little Jack is sitting now. They're both going to push objective, and Little Jack is trying to get the flank round with the MP7. Oh, he missed it. Oh, and Ender's spotted him. All Ender has to do is maybe get an objective, or Copper's going to run into objective now. Now they're securing. Little Jack's going to push down that way, and I'm assuming Ender will get the kill onto Little Jack. Little Jack flanking round the other direction. He's going to get flashed. And Copper, it's nearly fully captured. Don't worry, a Copper lands a headshot, and that is game, set, and match. 2-0 on maps for Haunted eSports. SR Clan at times looked very, very good, but at times they just looked a little bit like they just didn't really have anything to answer against Haunted, and especially not banning the Hibana and the Hard Breacher. Hibana completely changed that game for Haunted. So yeah, I mean, Barrett actually got quite a few kills, actually the most kills, even though his team only won 3 rounds there. So yeah. Okay, guys, that's 2-0. That's game.
Oof.
Yeah, that's game because it's
GG,
best of
bro.
3.
Did you?
Good game.
Good game, guys.
Haunted, you guys have got a game. What time is it for you guys now? Okay, so you guys have got, what, 20 minutes before you need to be back in this lobby again?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, we're all going to leave, and then
Okay.
going to set up this next lobby. And what I'll do is actually I won't. What I'll do is 20 minutes before you're supposed to start the game, I'll invite you guys in. And that means that you guys can join the lobby and just be waiting, and just, if you want to. Either or you can just warm up in Terrorist Hunt for your next game. Yeah, thank you, SR Clan and Haunted, for both playing. Well done to Haunted, unlucky to SR Clan.